That's better. Fucking Jesus Christ, bollocks, cunt, fucking twat waffling. Fuck! Yeah, I've been on and off live since what, 5 to 8. Hang on a minute, why am I hearing myself? Oh, that's not good. Desktop audio. Turn that down. Aha, that should be better. No, I can still hear myself. Why am I hearing myself? Oh, don't like that. Don't like that. Oh, fuck. Yeah, check Gremlins. Where's this sound coming from? Uh-oh. I'm not liking this. Why am I hearing myself? Is this feeding back through as an echo or anything when I talk? Because this is confusing the shite out of me. Advanced audio properties. All good here, right, so it's on my side, so why on earth am I hearing myself when I've got that muted? It was when the first audio was on. Oh, that's not good. Let me just check something. That's better. Got it. Monitor off. That can go back on. That's that sorted. Fucking hell yeah. Right. Right, let's go back to the top. And we have in so far Free Rider. We have Tim No Zebras. Definitely with zebras. We have the Punk Rock Vapor. We have the Vapor Bunny. We have Mrs. Punk Rock Vapor. Anybody else? Anybody else? Other Sean's in? Yeah, hey. Yeah, that's what the problem was, Craig. Right. Prism. I've just swapped over to Prism, and yeah, I didn't realise that I'd got to press go live on Prism and on Dig Duffy, how you doing? And on YouTube as well. So I was sitting here saying, yeah, going live. It's telling me I'm live, but then telling me that YouTube's getting no data. So yeah, big load of bull sacks. Right, an update on the Odd Job V2. I've had to swap the bottom deck out. Oh, I hope it's not too cold. Not been too cold for him. Okay, then, Craig. Just Josh, how you doing? Um, yeah, I've had to swap out the bottom plate from the this bottom plate here. I've had to swap it out from the original on the Odd Job V2 because it is very restrictive. More restrictive than what I'm used to. I've got a 4mm air hole on there, but because it's going through a cave. Dougie, how you doing? Because it's going through a what do you call it? John McClintock? A honeycomb airflow. It restricts it right down, so it's not as good as not as good as what I'm used to. But it would be good to run a V1 and a V2 side by side in comparison. I'm gonna try and have a look at mine to see if I can get mine up and running, back up and running. I think that's dead in the water, to be fair. But yeah, that's the update on the Odd Job V2. I actually like the flavour. Dremel time. Yeah, I was thinking that myself at one point, but what the issue is, it's only got the one way for the jute. There you go. At the bottom where the pin goes, it's got like a little rubber gasket, and it's got a gasket at the top where the deck goes into it. So the only airflow comes through. Don't know if you can see it. Those little 6 holes. Come on. Let's shine you around a bit. There you go. There's 6 little. There is. Looks as though there's more, but there's only 6 of these holes that actually. There you go. Those 6 holes there. Those are the only ones that actually let the airflow through. So it's one of those. It does really, really restrict the airflow. Yeah, I'm good, Dougie. No, it doesn't. It's completely locked in. It's literally that looks like an airflow there on the side, but it's not. It's a it's just there for aesthetics. It's more for a very more restricted mouth to lung. Well, direct to lung. To mouth to lung. it kind of restricts it down to what would be a 2.5 mil airflow. So what I've done is just bear with me. Yep. So what I've done is I've actually swapped it out for the block that came on the Rift. It's more open, more more direct. A bit, I'd say it's in line with the Oddjob V1 for actual airflow with the other Suicide deck base footplate. But yeah. I'm actually enjoying it. Flavor's good. I'm running on Britannia from Lee Joe X, have been all week. And absolutely loving it. Let me just check that and go to live chat. I've got you can't see. Ah, right. Yeah, I get you. It's not a case of fuck borrows. I don't have many tanks. That I want to run day to day for how I vape. But because I'm driving a lot, I don't drip. And it's just handy to have whilst have in the hand while I'm driving. If I could get away with dripping all the time, I'd be all over it again. Too fiddly to get one of these. Let's see if I can get it in. I've got a magnifying lens with light on it. Helps me out a shitload because I've got to go and get my eyes recalibrated. But if I can manage to build it with these fucking Harambe hands, it shouldn't be too bad for you, Josh. Tonight, it's not going to be a massive build sesh. But too fiddly for me now. Yeah, it's not for everybody. I'm quite lazy, and I actually rebuilt this earlier on what time was it? It was about 2 o'clock this afternoon, and I got it done, and I've been vaping it since 2 o'clock this afternoon, and I've gone through about half a tank. But what I took out of there, considering I've been on it all week, haven't re-wicked it or anything like that, and the coils were clean, the cotton was clean. I'm pissed for, I've got pissed for eyes. Oh no. Jesus Christ. But if you can see again, Tim, it's well worth it. As daft as it sounds, we went to we had Specsavers that did a home visit, and none of their lenses were clean. They were doing it off and doing the eye test off an iPad. Well, I actually struggled to read the chart. My glasses are up there, and I haven't used them in God knows how long, because it actually gives me headaches to wear them. Nathaniel's the same, and so is Mitchell. We're totally struggling. Rona's got one set of glasses that is starting to affect her now as well, so okay, that's wicked. Let's start yeah. I've been on borrow now since the first expo back after COVID, and it's been I've gone down from tube mech to a borrow. I still enjoy tube meching, but I just, because I spend a lot more time in the car, I don't like dripping and driving, having to faff about with swapping batteries out and what have you. If I'm a passenger, then fair enough, that's different, but as a driver, not a hope. I'm going to rebuild the Goon 1.5 tonight. I'm going to see if there's something else that I can build. I'm going to knock it on the head quite early tonight, for the simple fact I've got to have a shower, and it's again a school night, but we've got to make sure that we're ready for a college visit with one of the twins first thing in the morning. So Second 40, the second 40 here, I noticed I was holding stuff down. Yeah, yeah, I really need to get my my eyeballs recalibrated. Oh, let's just for Bunny. There you go. Haha. But I'm gonna try and go down to the down view down view. Hey, there we go. Let's see if we can get this a little bit closer. There we go. Oh, this is the Goon 1.5. Let's take it off there. We don't want that. We do want that. Just making sure I haven't got a skunk pin in it. DNA 100. Gonna no, you can't have that tip. That tip's mine. That tip goes with anything that sits on Frankie. There's them. There we go. This tip came from Nick's Tips. I picked that up from Expo at in October. Watch my eyes. Yeah, I'm definitely. I want a Cthulhu, a Cthulhu, even. But at the minute, I don't mech so much, so it's why aren't you going? Shit. Where did you go? You went there. Oh. better. Let's get rid of that bit of fluff. I used to enjoy a goon deck, and for some reason, there we go, got it. He was being a bit stubborn. I'm trying not to rock everybody off. And cores that are going in are it's 0.1 fuse Claptons, where's my coil brush? Turn it, crank this wattage up. Crank it up a bit more. They're good good brushes, to be fair, Tim. Right, that's not hitting it. It's bronze. It doesn't short out. So I don't know what they were telling you, but they're talking out their arsehole. It's a beauty brush. That's what they're designed for, Tim. what's happening. I've got the two coils. I've got one firing up quite nicely, well, semi nicely, and one that's been a pain in, one that's been a deck. I know exactly why it's been a deck. And it's because the legs, I don't know, the legs are right. That's better. Both glowing nice and even. Just nice. Oh, Birdie, you big sexy human. Hanky, fuck you. How's you doing, Spanky? Joker? Right. Time to make some sheep coal. It's just... is that making it... that's a little bit better. Get rid of that bit. Oh. See, you don't need that. You don't need all that much. You only got only one sheep per half. Well, actually, about half a sheep's going cold. Because this morning I got in the car and -1. Yesterday morning, -3. That's better. Oh, new pair of snips, I think. And oh fuck it. Yeah, sharpen wouldn't go amiss, because I've had these. The only good thing to come out of a Coilmaster build kit, these scissors. Absolutely love them to bits. Tonight I'm going to be on Compo G from the Kings. Oh, don't get Connor in here. I'm gonna need a fresh soldier in here. Yeah. We'll knock it back to that. Oh, let's soak up some more of this. And there's a good chance I will cough. So laugh at me as much as you want. I don't care. Oh. No, there's only one sexy motherfucker in here, and that's you, Birdie. Baby lungs, yes, I know. Come on, rip it in. This is only 0.1, a 0.1 build, but it's straight mech where I'm used to 0.35 and 40 watts. I won't pass out live. I'm just going to remember that it's an RBA that I'm using, and I've got to put the top cap back on. Oh, pardon me. Otherwise, I'll end up kissing the dragon. And yes, I have done that before on a live stream. But for an 18650, that's quite a happy little build, to be fair. There you go. Oh yeah, yeah. Um, I need to trim mine because you know yourself, birdie. As the amount of condensate that builds up in your beard. Um, but that has been a absolute workhorse of mine. Tattooed my. Oh, barbecued your thumbs. Yes, done that. Oh, but yeah, a lot more power from that to that. But that's my Goon 1.5 1.5 on the timekeeper. Yes, it needs a clean. Um, but I I used to rock. I was rocking this constantly. Not overly keen on the height of the drip tip. I'd prefer it to be a little bit higher, just so my lips aren't touching the top of the top of the cap. Oh yeah. Um, that still scares the living daylights out of me, and I haven't touched my hog since. Hanky. Um, I don't mind. I don't mind my lips touching the tip. It's the top cap. Oh, but I must admit, when I am on a Mac, I do enjoy it. I just don't get round to it as often as what as what as often as I used to. Uh, Bring it to Expo, Bunny, and I will get you some spares. Let me just check my spares box wherever it is. Where did I put it? It's around here somewhere. I've I've got a box where I keep all my spares. Um, that will be coming with me at Expo. I'll have O-rings. Hang on a second. I'll answer that in a minute. Um, but I'll have O-rings in there, insulators for batteries, screws. Usually there's the live pins, squonk pins. So if you need any spares, got two goons here. Yeah, I've always loved the goon. I've still got birdies here that's got to go to Oz. That's rare as anything because it's a Goon 22. I was going to build this one, but it is absolutely manky. An OG Goon. I've got four more down in the box. But at one point I had no, you're not having this for a noisy cricket. No birdie. You're not sticking that little beauty on a fucking hand grenade. Naughty birdie. Oh. If it's sitting there looking at me, I know it is. And I had it when I was wrapping the batteries the other day. No, it's not there. I put it down somewhere. No, it's. No, I'm not a coward. It's when I've had to literally yank the fire button out twice on two separate crickets and throw it out into the garden. Yeah, I've got good reason to be worried about a noisy cricket. I literally played hand grenade, pull the fire button out, and fucking launch it into the garden, and close the patio doors. Because luckily it didn't do a thermal runaway, but yeah. And the last time I saw one, it was on sale for 20 quid. Do I risk it and buy the upgrade kit? I just said no. I got the Fat Daddy upgrade kit. But literally, when it sticks on fire, tried pulling the button, wouldn't do anything. The RDA is getting red hot, can't touch it, still firing. When flames came out the top, I just yanked the button out and fucked it into the garden for half an hour. Because I literally couldn't get the RDA off in time, and I didn't want it to risk doing a thermal runaway. But that's I've actually true story with one of those. I was in our local vape, one of my local vape shops, who had a vape night on. He had the wooden cherry bomber, and yeah, when the battery exploded, it took the mod. It literally blew the mod to pieces. Craig, the shop owner, hands the lad 20 quid. From the pieces. Jeez. No worries, Hanky. Thank you for joining. He had a light box made. Found all the pieces and stuck all the pieces into the into the light box, and had it literally had a notice put underneath it saying you will be banned if you bring one of these to the counter, because he literally took a pull, put it down, went to pick up his drink, had his back to the mod, and the mod just went poof. Craig's not doing England. Saying that, I've been struggling doing England recently. Yeah. Cherry bomber. I could have had one, but after seeing, I didn't actually see the thing explode, but I had my back to it, and next minute all merry hell broke loose. But yeah, cherry bomber's a totally different animal. Oof, no. Ugh. No. Yeah, exactly. It's a metal cap. No. The one that got me was the Dimitri. I know Jane has quite a few show mods. I had the Dimitri in black with silver. That one, I like the look of it. It was big and bulky for a series. Jane's got my what was my Dimitri. It was literally like the size of a bio box, but you put your batteries in, and then you've got two little screws at the bottom that make connection. But it was. Where is it? There it is. It was about the size of that, and then you've got literally two screws at the bottom, and you put your batteries in, and just tighten those up to take any battery rattle out, and you've got a big fire button. Instead of like being a side button or anything like that, it's literally a spring-loaded button on the top. Looked absolutely gorgeous, but I know that I didn't 100% trust it. So I said to Jane, you have show mods, here you go. Don't go trying to put a build in there. Ooh. Hexome, yes. Oh, Komodo, yeah. Kodama. I'd be all over one of those. One of the mods that I wanted was the Underdog. The CCC Underdog. That was a nice little heavy hitter. A Rig Pig was another one. What was another? Yes, the Stabwood Kodama would have been nice. Oh, it's gonna be out of my. Yes, V2 or V1 Rig Pig. What was the? What would be my third? Oh, there's so many out there. Just for the look. Oh, don't, Craig. Which one was it? What's the one that Pugs has got? Oh, I'm trying to remember the name of it. Yeah, just under 300 quid. That's actually quite cheap. That's the one. Show off. Say there was a load of mods that I'd love to have had. some of the AV, not to fire, but just as a display. Expo, when AV were at Expo. Yeah. I got what was it? Danny, not Danny, Dan. The coil builder that was on Wick Addiction stand at Expo, Rising Sun Coils. He used to come up to me with some absolutely gorgeous pieces. He came up one day with a block about that size, highly engraved, gunsmith standard engraved, solid copper, and it says, "Here you go," holds it like that. I put my hand, just went to grab hold of it. Woof, £2 of engraved copper. They never impressed me to fire, but to actually look at the AVs, the workmanship that went into some of the AVs were absolutely, yes, HDNE, yeah. But with the AVs, you'd see people spending, lads spending 480 quid minimum on the stacked, and then no, I have no issues with my button. I can fire it with my little finger. I did uprate the magnets. To much better magnets. But this one is literally didn't have the timekeeper engraving on the side. Keen tried one, wasn't impressed. Quite a few of them I found were like that. One of Oggy's from back in the day. Oggy's yay, good. I'm glad it. The Able, the Able was a good little single cell. I can't remember what magnets I used, but I know that they were well, I've had this one. I was given this one 6 years ago. It's not a head trigger, but it's quite light. and it's never stuck on me. Unlike my first mech that I ever had, which was the M16 clone, that was just crap. Yeah, I have a few that are still spring loaded, like like the mongrel. I am actually looking at seeing if I can do a magnet upgrade on this. But the spring on this is quite stiff. The amount of threads on it though, oh, look at that, that is just gorgeous. Fuck it. You'd have loved Oggy's, but Oggy had I can't remember which one it was now, but the sides were knurled like fuckery, and you hold your mech like that, go to fire the button, and you need fucking Hulk hands to try and fire the fucking thing. Oh, let's see, have I got... No. I'm looking now for... a decent silver. Nah, it's black, but the only silver goon that I've got is my titanium. If I can find the bloody thing. Where did I put the... I need... No, it's too shiny. That was always a problem with this. The... alley, you can tell it's... Oh, nice. My titanium used to live on here, but as you can tell, it's not... I never do matchy, but I'd prefer close enough. And I had the the titanium goon deck out a minute earlier, and I put it down somewhere, and it's gone walkabout. But even I know autumn's not everyone's favourite, but I used to have that on there when I was running it on dual coil. Ah. Oh. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, look at that! Look at that bad boy. Yep. And yes, it does fire. That was the closest. No. That's the conspiracy RDA. Let's see if I can just go. Oh, wrong one. There you go. That's the conspiracy RDA. Let's see how this goes. The amount of thread trouble on that. The conspiracy RDA, it's a nice little RDA, to be fair. Yes, these were slugs at one point. Oh, right. I've had this conspiracy now for good few years. No, the lad that actually designed this didn't want a massive amount of threads, but his idea got basically shafted by the manufacturing company, and now the lad that designed the OG mongrel, he has nothing to do with the vape industry anymore, which is an absolute shame. The name of this mod, it's the mongrel. It's the mongrel Norse by Smug Mods. Let me just see if I can find it. There it is. This is the V1 mongrel. And oh, it seriously needs a clean. You can see I haven't used that in a long time, but that was the basic premise of the V1 mongrel. Your button is really basic. Copper, full copper, with a copper insert 510. Lead, how you doing? Just having a bit of a play. That's better. But that's the Sub Syndicate, which was the V1, and then you've got the Norse, which is one of the later mechs that they brought out. Yes. Well, Ratty, the lad that actually designed the mongrel, he was short on money to get the brand started. Went to somebody who he thought he could trust, and he basically got shafted. Majorly shafted. It's like with this V1, they actually run a line that looked like this, but instead of having this button on there, it had the Smug Mods piston switch, and I had a limited Mervyn Co. Patinaed. This was a patinaed Mervyn Co. But then the actual coating finish went white, so it was finished off with CA glue, and it just, I ended up spending 4 hours with it in the ultrasonic cleaner, and I basically asked for I took it back into Smog Mods, spoke to Craig, and asked if I could have the original V1 logo, which is which is the Sub Syndicate. Let's just knock that off for a second. Which is, oh come on, stop being a dick. Which is the Sub Syndicate, which is on there, and the Mongrel, which is a deep etch. Don't think this battery's gonna. Nah, this battery's pretty much had it. Batteries pretty much foobar. I need to order some more. There's that. No. Something's not right. It could be because the contacts need a clean or something. I don't actually have that many 18650s, but on in hand at the moment. I've got to order some more. It does fire, but it's not as... Yeah, I've got a... I think it's down to the contacts, to be fair. I haven't used... Yeah. It's got a bit of cack in the contact. But the conspiracy RDA, when it first came out, people that had it were saying it was better than the Goon. I wouldn't say it was better than the Goon. It was on par. Right. I'm gonna call it quits while I'm ahead at the moment. As I said at the beginning, I've got to go grab a shower, early night, and tomorrow we've got a college tour with one of the twins. So it's going to be a long, busy day for me and my wife. So yeah, it's one of those. Thank you for joining in. Next week I will be doing some more builds. I'll give an update on how my adjustments on the Odd Job V2 has worked out. Let's see if that, yeah, that's that one, and that's that one. But I'm gonna look for some stuff to build on, and I'll find an RTA or something, build on one of the borrows. I'll find an RDA to build on, and that'll be up and firing. No, don't fall over, twat. Might even do a stack build yet, I don't know. No one's seen it yet, but it does fire, and to prove it does fire, And next week I will be doing a giveaway as well. Just open this airflow up a little bit. And yes, it does fire. Vape Smarter, 3 Wise Monkeys. Oh, very, very spicy as well. Hopefully it does. Mitchell was let down big time by the previous college that he looked at. As soon as they looked at his EHCP, they basically said, nah. We're not able in a position to take care of his needs. But yeah, it's one of those. Thank you everyone for joining in. If you haven't hit the like button, please do. It helps with the algorithms and stuff like that. And what have you. But it's been alright. Still coughing because of baby lungs and still catching up from being ill. And just for you, Bunny. Woohoo! But again, thank you, and I am out.